What a lovely peaceful British morning. You can hear the birds singing, people are out walking their dogs. How peaceful. Well, it's been a while since I've had anything to do with Nitro. I thought it was about time I got back into it, and today we're going to be taking a look at the VRX Racing RH1002, which is essentially an FTX Carnage underneath, and that is a great first Nitro model. So I'm hoping this turns out to be a really good way for people to get into Nitro RC cars. Banggood kindly sent me this to feature on the channel, and even though I have been enjoying the ease of electric RC, there is something about Nitro that just makes it extra special. I used to be into Nitro many years ago, back when brushless was still up and coming. Everything was primarily brushed in the electric RC world, and even though brushless systems existed, they were crazy expensive, along with the LiPo batteries to power them. This meant that if you wanted a realistic and fast experience with an RC car, Nitro was the way to go. Things have come a long way since then, and electric RC is the go-to for most people because it's a lot easier, and because of this we have seen fewer Nitro models available on the market. This is a shame, but the truth is they do require more maintenance and effort, and most people enjoy the plug and play aspect to electric RC. So let's take a closer look at what we get in the box. We'll also take a closer look at the truck itself, and then we'll get it out for a quick run. In the box we've got a black and white manual for the truck itself, which is quite nice. You've got lots of exploded diagrams. This thing is quite detailed. That's actually surprising considering this is a budget truck. I really like the attention to detail in the instruction manual. You've got the FlySky GT2 instruction manual. That is your transmitter manual. And they've also included an exploded diagram for the engine itself. You've got an aerial tube and a bind plug. And finally, the FlySky FS GT2 transmitter. This thing doesn't feel too bad. It is quite big and chunky. It also takes 8 AA batteries, which is quite a lot. Usually these days we see transmitters that take 4 AA batteries. So just be wary of that. If you do get one of these, you are going to need 8 AA batteries for the transmitter and 4 for the truck itself, but we'll talk about that in more detail in a moment. We've got a nice rubberized grip on the wheel. Overall, not too bad. As you would expect, you've got your usual steering trim, throttle trim and steering dual rate. That's all we get in the box. Let's take a closer look at the truck itself. I'm really liking the body on this. I like the simple design and the blue colour scheme, and this is also available in red. So taking a closer look under the body shell, we have got a Force 18 engine with a 2-speed transmission, big bore shocks which feel really nice, metal gears throughout and ball bearings, metal CVDs on the front and dog bones on the rear, adjustable turnbuckles, nice soft compound tyres which are going to be great off-road, and you also get foam inserts, a decent sized fuel tank, a fully enclosed and waterproof receiver box. We've also got metal centre dog bones. Finally we get a 3 kg steering servo and a 3 kg throttle and brake servo. Overall, not a bad beginner Nitro truck. If I've missed anything and you want to find out the full spec, head over to Banggood. I will leave a link in the description below for you to head over and check this truck out. This thing looks really good for the price. There's only one thing left to do, and that is to see how this truck performs, so let's do that now. We need to break in the Nitro engine before we can get out and have some fun with this truck. Yes, this is the reason why so many people dislike Nitro these days. It just requires so much more effort to get things right. But I only ever do things right on my channel, so I will go through the break-in process properly, and I will not skip this vital step. People have many methods and ways of breaking in a Nitro engine. I won't be going into too much detail, but there are hundreds of videos available on YouTube for you to check out, and I will leave some links in the description below if you're interested in finding out how to properly break in a Nitro engine. Yes, I have upset everybody's quiet morning because I have brought this VRX Racing truck out for its first run. I have completed the break-in process, but I haven't done any tuning on the engine yet, so it is still running very rich. Ah, great. And that is the reason why so many people prefer electric. As you can see, it's still running very, very rich. We are still using the factory settings. I think what we'll do with this today is we'll just have some fun with it. We'll do some engine tuning and then we'll do some speed tests and stuff in a future video. But for today, let's just enjoy it for what it is. Well, the steering servo's not great. It is only a 3 kilogram servo. The brakes do feel nice and strong though. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how fast this is once we've done some engine tuning. You can hear the 2-speed transmission kicking in. There we go then guys, that was the first run of the VRX Racing RH1002. A really good first beginner RC Nitro truck. Now I didn't do a huge amount of things for this today. There wasn't really a lot of action, and that is because I want to get this thing tuned properly. I want to make a few changes. I think I'm going to upgrade the steering and the throttle and brake servo just to make this thing a little bit better. I'm not saying it's rubbish out the box, it's definitely not, but I really do think they will be really good, beneficial upgrades. Once we've made some upgrades to this truck, I'm going to be tuning the engine. I want to get as much power out of this as possible, and as you see earlier on in the video, this is still running very rich, which is why we're getting loads of blue smoke even at low speed. We'll get the engine tuned, we'll get the upgrades fitted, and then we'll get it back out and give it another run. So guys, do you think this is a good option for a beginner, or is there something else out there that is probably a better option? Let me know in the comments section down below. But apart from that, we're going to leave it there. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you've got notifications turned on as well so that you're notified whenever I post a new video. But we're going to leave it there. Cheers for watching guys, and I'll see you again soon on the next one. Take care. Oh.